Hi! Have you ever heard of word learning, stimulus, conditioning, and response? Did you know that feeding dog, reading books, cycling, wind energy, fly an airplane is required and undergoes learning process? Hi, today I will explain about learning. Learning consists of two several parts, which is classical conditioning and operant conditioning.
In this classical conditioning example, a Russian psychologist named Ivan Pavlov had done a research toward the stray dog. When he rings the bell, the dog gave no reaction, but when the food is served, the dog quickly go after the delicious and magnificent foods. During the conditioning, the bell will be ring while the food is being served in the same time. We can see that the dog is showing their hunger and happy reaction. Now, the dog has learned that when the bell is ring, it is time to eat. In another test, the well-teached dog is taken, where when the bell is rings, the dog will move to their own food bowls and waiting to be served. This shown that the learning process that involves the neutral signal before a reflex is the example of the classical conditioning. Operant conditioning is where a person will develop his or her behavior when getting praising from the others and a good outcome from the works that have been done. Like Mr. Sen, when he getting a positive support from his friend, he worked even more harder to earn a lot of money and being promoted for a higher position.
Positive reinforcement is one will get rewarded for a certain kind of behavior. With this, the probability of continuing good behavior increases. For example, when mother gives the girl present for her good achievement, this will cause the girl achieve more.
In the opposite side, the negative reinforcement is where a person will receive a punishment that may or may not develop his or her behavior. Such as the example, the lady is being fired by her boss from the company due to unfinished tons of work. Punishment is a penalty for people that doing wrong, but however, it might lead to aggression and undesirable behavior. But how to making the punishment more effective? First, proceed at the good timing, like right after the misbehavior. Second, using minimum severity, and third, apply it consistently. The difference of these two is where a person that receives positive reinforcement will having a greater success in their life, while the people that had gone through negative reinforcement will become confusing and hard to achieve the success. People tend to confuse between the pros and cons for the classical and operant conditioning, so let's go and unsolve this mystery. The classical conditioning types of learning able to promote individual positive character development. But however, the study mostly were carried on animals, which might not applicable on human. Besides, the operant conditioning learning type is where the behavior results are easy to measure and observable, but however, the cognitive factors are ignored in this condition, such as the attention, reasoning, and also memory.
Now you know a little bit of learning process. Hope this video can help in making you understand this chapter. Thank you and see you again.